sais qu'ils veulent pas me laisser prendre, c'est formidable. Autour de moi, ce qui se passe. Y'a rien qui change comme d'hab. Et je trouve ça formidable. Autour de moi, j'ai fait le tri. Une erreur est en paye le prix. Faut que ça tape comme Canelo, Canelo, Canelo. Donc ça part vite, formidable. Autour de moi, ce qui se passe.
Will they be breathing a huge sigh of relief at the end of the game? With a draw, guaranteed to stay up. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it could be a good news story, who knows? Will they, at the end of business, be arithmetically safe from the drop? It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, they certainly won't want to go into the final game still in danger of relegation. So in my view, they should go flat out to get a result today, which will make for a very good watch.
Alphonso Davies. Harry Kane waits. No-nonsense clearance. And he's fired over the corner. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Everyone wants to see officials let the play flow in that manner, but now the free kick has to be awarded. Carvajal. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Acres of space afforded Bayern. And that was the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. And options in the centre. And that's a really fine piece of work defensively. Racing past his man, and the decision offside here. Alphonso Davies. Well, he's so very talented, isn't he, Jamal Musiala? And the question is, to what extent will he influence this game?
Can he finish it, Derek?
And a goal! And the threat of relegation continues to loom large.
Well, that's a major blow to them. Can they now respond and get the goal which will keep them safe?
Bellingham. They've given it away. Kane. Direct ball into the box. Wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Rodrigo. And Bayern doing well to win it back. Very timely interception. David Alaba. Bellingham. Sloppy from Sané. Federico Valverde. That's a good pass. Leroy Sané is in. And a goal! That's not going to help their cause in the relegation fight.
Well, this sums up their season. Not good enough defensively, and as a result, it's a long way back now. Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then the perfect finish from Sane. He really does hit this with power. That's an excellent goal.
And Kimmich couldn't keep it. But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Well, that's a super ball over the top. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
What a perfect ball now. How about this? Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it fizzled out. Rodrigo takes the shot. Oh, a clinical counter-attack. And so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
And Bayern could get in behind the defence here. And just the tackle that was needed. Camavinga. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. And that puts them in position. Leroy Sané. Musiala. Now can they counter clinically? And let's give credit to the defending. Federico Valverde. Eduardo Camavinga. Here's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Sané. A glorious chance. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Just the challenge that was required. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Possibilities here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Can he play it in? Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Valverde. Real Madrid regaining possession. Diaz. Good ball Can Real push for a leveller here? Teammates available. A good vision there. And a textbook interception. Bellingham. Brahim. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Rodrigo. Now with Valverde. Very timely interception. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Everyone wants to see officials let the play flow in that manner, but now the free kick has to be awarded. And he's lost custody of the ball here. No danger now. Well, that's splendid play. It should be. And fine goalkeeping. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Oh, it's in! And how massive is that? The goal that will see them stay in the division.
Oh, what a goal that is. But they can't afford to sit back now.
Well, he's gone back and shown him a yellow card, Stuart.
Well, that was a poor challenge. The referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
The ball back with Real now. Brahim. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Looking to come, you would think. Might be onto something with that ball. And Coman distributing shrewdly. And the referee has given it. It will be a penalty. Can they forge ahead? This to give them the lead again. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
And it can be a risky penalty. He hits it straight down the middle. The goalkeeper goes one way. The ball goes through the middle. Excellent finish.
Rodrigo. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up.
Well, there it is. Bayern just haven't had as much of the ball. But when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Just soak up a bit of pressure again here. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
High pressing and good high pressing. Rodrigo. Will he finish? In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! So back underway, and there we have it. 6 goals divided evenly. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Possibilities inside the box. Can they get themselves in front here? Oh, a goal to give them breathing room. Perhaps the one that will keep them up.
Yeah, defend well now, and they're safe. They surely can't let this slip.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Leroy Sané. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position. Bayern. Harry Kane. And a goal! And now it really is all a bit too close for comfort.
Well, as things stand, they're still clear of the relegation zone, but it's tight. They can't afford to concede another now.
Harry Kane slips it through. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Really nice ball. And in it goes! The concession of a goal. Not what they needed, but this is not over yet.
Well, it's not quite panic stations yet, but these are the sort of games they have to win to remain in this division. Will we see a response now?
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Here, Lula. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. They favoured a short one here. Gnabry and Harry Kane ready to pounce. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Being pressed here. Well, shot. We'll be hearing the final whistle. Bayern are almost over the line. Stuart, keen to get your thoughts as always.
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
Well, still time for them to level it. And teammates around him. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, it stopped a promising attack in its tracks, and you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Konrad Laimer. And ready for it is Leroy Sané. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. Either side shy about shooting in this match. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And that'll be a Bayern ball. Will it happen for them? And here is Thomas Müller. And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts. A tension-packed occasion coming up, because if they draw this game, they will definitely be safe. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And real drama in store. I say that because they could avoid relegation. We'll have to find out how it unfolds. It is Bayern Munich taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, this will be tense, but I'm not sure they're good enough defensively to get the draw. They've struggled for most of the season, and their confidence will be low going into this one. It's a do-or-die game.
Chance here! Oh, it was a fantastic opportunity to make it 1-0 right at the start of this contest.
Oh, what a chance to open the score in there. They have to do better than that.
Lovely ball over the top. Flag raised for offside. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Rafael Guerreiro starts with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Kingsley Coman plays with Leroy Sané in the wide areas. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with David Alaba as fullbacks. Rodrigo plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. Real Madrid unable to hang on to the ball. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Let's take the lead here. He can't hold on to it. Oh, it's gone in! And is that the goal that will ultimately seal their fate?
Well, this has been their problem all season. They're just so sloppy defensively. It's about how they respond now, because they need to, and quickly. Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Can he find the right pass? Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Throw in then for Bayern. Real might threaten on the flank. It's looking promising. Cuts it back. Won't work out. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. Upamecano. Sané has it. Upamecano. Guerreiro. And Bayern finding space on the flank. Great vision from Harry Kane. And the chance is on. Oh, the penalty's been given. And it's not what they had in mind. It's falling apart for them. And the goalkeeper sees yellow for his... And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Rodrigo. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Kane! Will it happen this time? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Federico Valverde. But he's certainly not alone. And Bellingham. German defending. And playing it through. Referee let that one go. Play on. He succeeds in clearing it. Alphonso Davies. Nice weight on the pass. But how well he did to react in that manner. Decent looking pass. Rodrigo.
Well, as you can see, Real Madrid have controlled the possession, but their attacking play hasn't been good enough so far. There's been too many safe passes and no real penetration. They certainly need to up the tempo if they're going to get back into this one.
Sané, but intercepted. Eduardo Camavinga. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. And he read it well defensively. And teammates around him. Sané. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Oh, superb skill. Vinicius Junior. Concentrating on keeping possession. Alaba. Now with Mbappe. He's got to score! And able to close down the shot. Corner kick then to Real. What can they do from this situation? Going short. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is... So back in business, underway again. Bayern with the advantage, but certainly no room for complacency. Guerreiro. Now Coman. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! Safety from the drop seems far away now, Stuart.
Well, it's been such a poor season, and that sums it up. Do they have any fight left in them? If they do, now would be the time to stand up and be counted. Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Coman, sloppy. Oh, fancy footwork. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, not on the target. Space was at a premium, though. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Bayern throw-in coming up. Well read to ease the pressure. United ball. They might be in. A mischievous effort. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and then the finish is really good. He just dinks it over the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And the action continues. It's been all Bayern so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. That's a lovely ball. Sané. Went in strongly, decisively. Opportunity here. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Can he find the right pass? Davies. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? Well, he has been dismissed, and it was going so well.
Well, that's going to make it interesting now. He just put his team under pressure here.
And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
And Bayern struggling to keep the ball. Now the counter-attack looks on. Good idea. He can't hold on to it. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Bayern regaining possession here. Oh, what an opportunity! Can he find the net? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence! A game that appears highly likely to deliver in every way. Two very able teams ready for a top-class confrontation. And no one is taking anything for granted on this huge occasion. It's Bayern. They take on Real Madrid. And it's coming up next on EA TV. Good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And with the new campaign just moments away from getting underway, the excitement in here is palpable. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Real Madrid.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Well, it's fair to say they had some challenges last season, culminating in the relegation, but they can't let that dampen their spirits. It's so important they wipe the slate clean now and start this campaign as they mean to go on. 3 points would play a huge part in that.
A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. What a fast start they've made to this game. Federico Valverde. Here's Carvajal. Without intervention. Could be threatening. Big opportunity. And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there.
Well, Bayern Munich have possession again. There's his glove on it. And the problem not completely solved. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. A good piece of tidying up.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And that'll be offside. Alphonso Davies. Nicely timed tackle. Rodrigo. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Cross blocked. Spot on with that tackle. Pass from Coman might be productive. He's found a bit of daylight. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave. Bellingham. Well-timed tackle. Coman. What a magnificent pass. Well, good idea in terms of the shot, but not to be. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage. 2-0 now, and back underway. Jude Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Still alive. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Coman. Space for Bayern in the wide position. In position. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Rodrigo. And the flag raised. Offside it is. And Bayern couldn't hang on to the ball. Vinicius. Plenty of support here. Real doing well to win it back. Mbappe is with Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. And the flag does go up, offside. Brilliant team pressing, chances on. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Kimmich. Distributing it well. Bellingham. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. He's in here. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Kane. Lima. Splendid defending. Rodrigo. Here's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. A Bayern throw coming up.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly dominated the ball, as you can see, but they've shown a real lack of invention today. One or two of their more talented players need to step up now to get them back into this game.
Absolutely, and looking to try to take advantage of the possession here. Chances on, and a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now. Underway again with the score at 3-1. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. The stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Valverde. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, a really terrific outing from Harry Kane so far. Truly making his presence felt, Stuart.
Well, he's been brilliant today. His skill, he's...
And back in business here, Bayern very much bossing it in the first 45. Let's see what this half has in store for us. Coman. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. And threading it through. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Real Madrid sloppy in possession. Rodrigo. And the decision offside here. Leon Goretzka. Plenty of support here. Oh, great vision. Kingsley Coman. Textbook defending inside the box. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Rodrigo. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Really clever pressing. And giving it real leather, but off the crossbar here.
Well, he struck it with power, but he's got to keep that down.
Bellingham. Oh, breezing past him. Excellent ball towards the front post. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Well read to ease the pressure. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. And Bayern will change personnel now. Well, opting for the short corner. Rodrigo. And on to Bellingham. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Rewarded for that high press. Bellingham. Brahim. Could cross it in here. Valverde. Nicely timed tackle. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Will they profit from this situation? Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Oh, timely challenge, but it might still be on. Into the final 20 minutes. And there's the fullback. Well, credit to him for trying it. Didn't miss by much. It's a substitution for Bayern. Nice switch of play. They are enjoying plenty of space here, Bayern. Can he put it away? Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it? Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Brahim. Determined defending.